Hello guys, how are you doing? So, welcome back to my reactions, and as you can see I'm going to watch episode 17 of Code Geass today. So this last episode was really surprising, we got to see that Mao was still alive, so yeah, that was really unexpected, and apparently he was only able to survive because of this special medicine that the Britannian guys have. So yeah, that was really interesting to see, but at the same time it was really bad because he is now back, and he was ready to do some more evil things. And this time it involved Nunnally, so that was even worse. And I was really afraid for her because she was in a really dangerous situation. And we could see that Lelouch and Suzaku needed to be really careful about the way they were going to save her. But in the end, Lelouch was really smart, and I really loved how he decided to use his own Geass power on himself in order to forget about the things he said to Suzaku, basically telling him that he needed to cut that specific wire and what he should be doing next. So yeah, that way, even if Mao wanted to read his mind, Lelouch wouldn't know anything, so there was no way for Mao to realize what was actually going on, and Sisi was focusing so much on Lelouch's mind in order to win this chess game. He wasn't really paying attention to the things surrounding him, so that was really clever from Lelouch, and they were able to save Nunnally with that, so that was really nice. And at the same time, we got to see that even though Mao was trying to run away, Sisi was there waiting for him, and she also mentioned something that Mao was going to be sent to this world of seas or something. So yeah, that's something new and something that's probably going to be revealed in more detail at some point. But yeah, right now it's really interesting to know all of these things. And along the way, we also learned that Suzaku actually killed his own father 7 years ago. So that was a really big revelation, and it's something that Mao knew probably because of his power, like he read Suzaku's mind. So yeah, that was quite something, and it really explains why he was so affected when CC used that power to give him those shock images before when he was inside Lancelot. So yeah, it's quite something, and we got to understand a bit more of his situation. And right now, some of the things that Mao was saying might be true. Mostly these things about Suzaku, about how he's probably trying to redeem himself because of what he did, or trying to punish himself. Yeah, it's like really hard to deal with these situations, and it's pretty easy to get affected by them. And I mean, killing your own father, of course, that's going to affect you no matter what. So yeah, either way, I really want to see what's going to happen next. Now that we know this, I don't know how exactly Lelouch is going to deal with this, and which kind of things are going to get revealed in this episode, if some are at least. I'm not too sure. But yeah, I'm also expecting that Suzaku is probably going to give away his secret before Lelouch does. And I mean, Lelouch is probably going to learn that Suzaku is using Lancelot before Suzaku realizes that Lelouch is actually Zero. So yeah, I'm definitely excited to see when that happens, to see how they're going to react to it. So yeah, either way, really excited to start this next episode. It's probably going to be really good, and I feel like since some episodes ago, basically from since that moment when they were fighting against Cornelia, when CC basically used that power on Suzaku, I feel like from that point on, everything changed. So it's been like a real like roller coaster. Like all of the episodes were really wild, and a lot of things happening on them as well. And we got to like see a lot of things already, like starting with how Shirley lost her father, and how she learned that Lelouch was actually Zero, and then she was made to forget about Lelouch entirely, and now Lelouch is pretending that they are basically in a fight and pretending that they don't know each other, and the classmates are going to believe that for now. But yeah, we also got to learn about this Mao guy and how he has this new Geass power, and apparently they change depending on the person. So this guy had the power to read minds. So yeah, that was a really powerful power. Yeah, powerful power, but you guys know what I mean. And yeah, it was still like really bad for him because he couldn't turn it off, so he kept hearing things all the time, and that's why he had this recording of CC talking to him, so he would like distract himself from the other people. But yeah, it was definitely not easy for this guy, and I can understand a bit of how he was feeling, but that still doesn't excuse him for all of the things that he was doing so far. And right now he's being arrested and sent to this world of seas, like I mentioned. And like right now I'm still not aware of like what this place is. But yeah, certainly they are going to show that at some point in these next episodes, and I can't wait for it. So I'm really excited for this next episode. So hope you guys are ready, and let's start it. I really wonder which kind of more crazy things we are going to see in these next episodes. Yeah, yeah. That's a really interesting way of putting it. Like, while trying to create these new worlds, he's basically destroying this one, or like his actions are having a lot of an impact on a lot of people already. And I mean, as I already mentioned a lot of times, some of these actions already influenced a lot of people close to him, specifically Shirley, who lost her father because of some of his actions when he was fighting against Cornelia. So yeah. Also about Violetta, I'm still thinking about her. Like apparently she doesn't remember anything. She doesn't even remember being part of the Britannian army. Like I'm not too sure if how it's said. But yeah, I'm still not aware if it's a temporary thing. I mean, it should be. But if she regains her memories, that's going to be really bad for Lelouch. Because she knows that Lelouch is zero. So yeah, we'll see what happens. But I really love these episodes. It's like every time we finish one episode, we just want to go to the next one right away. That's how I feel. So intense to watch all of these things. Damn. Oh. Hmm. Yeah. Um. Really. They're actually doing this. Surely, though. I wonder if she will eventually remember, but I am not sure. Like revert that power somehow. Ooh. Damn. That one looks good. Oh? Hmm. Violet is now cooking for him. He's a lucky guy right now. But yeah. Hmm. Yeah, they want to rescue him. Already more action. Hmm. Oh, who? Be orange? Not too sure. Oh. Oh. Yeah, she had to choose a knight to protect her or something. I wonder who she's going to choose. Maybe Suzaku? Not too sure if he could, but imagine if it was Lelouch. That would be. I mean, that's probably not going to happen. I don't think he's a. I don't think he could be chosen for that. Hmm. Oh, he's going to use Suzaku for that. That's actually not that bad. But yeah, if he's. I don't know. When things like these are said, it kinda implies that he's not coming back. But we'll see. Yeah, if Suzaku becomes Euphemia's knight, he needs to be with her all the time, so. Oh. Oh, is that one of the letters that you wrote? Hmm. Yeah. I really like Euphemia. She's not a bad person. Can't put everyone in the same bag. Hmm. Um. Yeah, apparently. Hmm. Damn, new outfits. Looks good. Oh. Well, let's see how they do it. If they're able to rescue this guy. Who is it? Really? It's going to be Suzaku. Damn. And they had a relationship before, so that's they're attacking. Damn, I feel so bad for Suzaku. Oh, damn. They're just going to do it now. Oh, it's already there. Damn, they were ready to take him out. Hmm. Hmm. He can't give up like that. Hmm. Yeah, that drug from before. Hmm. So who's going to win it? I hope she doesn't put it in that one, in the middle one. I really hope she puts on the owls. That would be really that would create a lot of an impact. But yeah, we'll see if she does that. Oh, music. Damn. They're probably out with him. Oh, that's his. Going to use that one, right? Damn. That one looks really cool. Yeah, we'll see. Oh, Lancelot. Oh no, is it now that he's going to realize that it's Suzaku? Not too sure. Oh, what the? Are they all learning about what's happening here, or? Yeah, that one is wrong. And yeah, they know it. But yeah, I'm really feeling that he's going to learn it eventually. Mostly because of everything related to Suzaku so far. Everything going smoothly. Ooh, they disarmed him. And they learned this pattern. Damn. Oh, it's going to happen. Oh, he doesn't have that as well. Oh shit, it's happening. Oh. It really gave me the feeling that it was going to happen. He was thinking so much about Suzaku. And now this. Yeah. She cares about him. Damn. He knew about it, yeah. Yeah, that's going to affect him a lot. Damn. Yeah, Lelouch is like a bit dead inside because of this. And that's bad for Suzaku. Oh. Oh, damn. Disarmed all of them. Oh. Yeah. He can't fight him. Oh. Yeah, they need to get out of there. Oh, damn. Yeah, Lancelot is going to need a lot of repairing, but that was... Man, these guys... She's getting triggered, of course. It's going to be her night. Yep, it's going to happen. And they're going to be... Yep. Damn. So it actually happened. Man, these episodes... I feel so bad for Suzaku, though. And now Lelouch. Hmm. You see. I wonder what he's going to do. Right now he's like going a bit crazy over everything he learned. And like it's like I say, all of these episodes so far are so wild. Like there isn't a single one that doesn't surprise me. It's unbelievable. And this basically confirms what I was wondering, like I had the idea that Lelouch was going to learn about Suzaku first, and it just happened in this episode. So yeah, this is like already affecting him a lot. And yeah, he couldn't fight him. He's probably going to be deciding on some things right now because this makes everything different, and like the things he was thinking before about him, about having Suzaku around Nunali and having him protect her, that's out of the question right now. That's not going to happen. And Euphemia already decided that Suzaku is going to be the one next war, her knight. And I really love these decisions of her. She doesn't care about what other people think. She really wants to make a difference, and she's not going to allow people to look down on anyone, B11s or like whoever it is. So yeah, really like this decision of her. And right now I'm really curious to see what's going to be happening from now on because of this. Also because already have this really big revelation to Lelouch, like he just learned, and Todo as well, they just learned that Suzaku is the one using Lancelot, and that was like so big for Lelouch. Like he was really not expecting, and that really makes everything different. Like I said, and is going to have to think about some other way to protect Nunnally. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Either way, it was a really wild episode once again, and I really love how they keep doing this in every single episode. Like it's always so interesting to see what's happening and to see like all of these revelations. And we also got to see this moment with Shirley, and we could see that I don't know, it's like a bit implied that she's probably going to start slowly remembering about Lelouch. Maybe we can see that she found this piece of paper, and I believe that's one of the like letters she was probably writing to him before, and that she probably discarded at that point. But yeah, that one ended up there, and she ended up finding it right now. So I wonder if the things that she will read there are going to influence her enough to maybe make her start remembering. Like I'm not sure if that would be possible because that Geass power was used on her. So yeah, it would imply that the Geass power would be reverted and her memories would come back. But I'm not too sure if that's going to happen or not. It's definitely something to take into consideration though. But yeah, right now I'm really in love with this anime. It's really good, and I can already see why some people, or like not just some people, like a lot of people say a lot of great things about this anime and about how it's really good. And I can honestly see why. Like it's pretty clear that it's really good. And as I said, from that moment when CC was using that Geass power on Suzaku, basically making him have this shock image. Since that moment, I feel like things started escalating a lot more. So we kept discovering new things every episode, a lot of revelations in every single episode as well. And right now, like everything is happening so fast, and like it really makes me wonder if like something big is going to happen like really soon, like in these next episodes. I'm already expecting some really crazy things to happen. I don't know how big, but we could see that in this one they already tried to save Todo, and they managed to do it, and they managed to retreat as well because everyone was about to gather in that place to fight against these Black Knights. So yeah, it was like pretty big for Lelouch to realize that Suzaku is the one using Lancelot, and that he's the one he's been fighting all of this time because they already met each other as Lancelot and Zero a lot of times. But yeah, even though Lelouch knows that Suzaku is there, Suzaku doesn't know that Lelouch is Zero. So I don't know when that's going to happen, or even if that's going to happen or not. Right now, what I was expecting to happen already did, and it was mostly about Lelouch realizing who Suzaku really is, or what is doing right now in this place. So yeah, it was really nice to see this episode. Really excited to watch this next one. It's something that keeps happening with every single episode so far. Like they end all of these episodes in a way that really makes you want to keep watching. So it's really hard to stop and wait to see what's going to happen. So yeah, either way, really loved all of this. Really can't wait to see this next episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction to this one. And if you did, please like and subscribe to the channel. And you can also join my Discord and my Patreon if you want to get early access to my full reactions. So yeah, I'll see you all in the next one, so take care guys!